Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of My Student Spirit. The first episode was pretty good. You know, the animation wasn't the greatest, but I liked everything else. The story, the characters. I mean, the one character, he kind of got on my nerves. He was being a bit of a jerk, but I do have high hopes for him. I have a strong feeling he's going to very quickly redeem himself, hopefully in this episode. This is episode 2, Forever Alone, and let's just hop straight into it, guys. Very smooth animation to start off with compared to episode 1. Not perfect, but much smoother it feels like. Why is this such a weird trope that a lot of movies have? Like the greasers snapping their fingers like SpongeBob did, and I know a whole bunch of other shows have it too, but it feels like such a random thing for gang members to just snap. Like, I get it, that makes sense, but why in rhythm? Why are we so sassy with it? Why are all the gangsters so sassy? Yeah, this animation looks way better than episode 1 already. I don't know if that's because of the bigger budget, or a different studio, or more workers, or what it is, more time. But yeah, this feels way better already. Okay, that's a pretty cool effect. I like that effect. The, like, neon light effect. Oh my gosh, I need to stop talking. I'm only 43 minutes in. I need to stop. Stop talking.
What's the time?
Oh, hi. Sorry, did I wake you up?
What are you blocking?
The time?
I'm sorry. I know you don't like this kind of music. I want to switch to something more modern.
Jesus, tell me the time already.
8:30. Just the time to get up and go to class.
Why are you so worried about it? Why? Just because he doesn't like it? I feel like that's not the only reason. There has to be more to it. Is it because dancing is for girls? Is that what it is? Is it because it's theater and theater means gay? I don't know. I'm just so associated with the whole idea of theater kid as gay now. And so when I see dancing, I automatically think, oh, dance, theater kid, gay, homophobic. There we go. Solved the problem, figured it out.
Yeah, like I could sleep.
You're doing great, by the way. 2 exams passed, 3 more to go. I packed all your things, except for the notebook. Well, you remember. Oh, and breakfast. I noticed that you never have breakfast. Too bad you won't have time today. We're already late. Hurry up.
Why not? I'll have a takeaway breakfast. The last one.
Wait, did he turn that energy drink into a ghost so it phased through the door? Otherwise, that should not have phased through the door. He just turned that into a ghost drink.
Life didn't teach you a thing, did it? You know, next time Anthony might not be there to save you, and then...
Oh, yeah. How could I forget? Anthony is the center of the universe.
Is Anthony his ex? I mean, seriously, what do you got against Anthony? He saved your life. He has to be either an ex or an ex-friend, right? Because there's no reason for him to have this much of a grudge against the person that saved his life.
What would I do without him?
First of all, rot in the ground?
What, like you? Okay, let's go.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Yeah, you are.
Put it back! Or I...
So now this episode, he wants him to come along, but why? Is he gonna cheat again on another exam or something? That has to be it, right? He's up to something nefarious. It can't possibly be for good reasons, right? No, nothing morally good comes from this guy.
I'll hold a grudge.
Oh, what a sensitive boy. Are you gonna finish your damn list or not?
Can you be nice to my sensitive boy? You're being so mean.
You're mean.
And you're a pussy. Nice to meet
you. This guy, I hate this guy. He's a toxic masculinity quantified in the form of a hormonal teenage bully jockey. He's the worst subspecies of alpha male. He needs to go to therapy. Okay, we got a little bit of 3D animation into the mix. I'm guessing the budget was a little bit higher since we got the mixture of medias in there. Phoenix Studio presents It's a Teenage Spirit. Oh, this is cool. It's a whole opening. It's giving me Scooby-Doo vibes. I do not remember this episode at all, if I'm being honest. Maybe I only watched the pilot episode. Maybe I never watched episode 2. That could totally be it. Maybe I only watched the pilot, because I do not remember anything that happens from here. Wait. Let me correct myself. I remember there was a closet scene. But other than that, I remember nothing else. I don't know if it's this episode. Maybe I skipped episode 2. I don't know. I do not remember any of this so far, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, animation budget totally went up.
You'd better read something for the seminar.
Is this a Russian animation? Because those announcements were in Russian. I mean, they could just live in Russia. I haven't done my research at all. This could be American, this could be... Well, no, it can't be American. I don't think it's American because it has the dub and the sub on the... If you look at the actual playlist, it says dub and sub. So it can't be English, necessarily. So I'm guessing it could be Japanese, although this is not Japanese, like, style, art style, which doesn't confirm whether it is or is not Japanese. But it would be pretty cool if this is actually a Russian animation, because I don't think I've ever heard of a Russian animation before. But that would be pretty cool, because I've really only seen American and Japanese animations, and then maybe a few European in there somewhere, but never Russian, I don't think.
You'd better read something for the seminar. She always starts from the middle of the alphabet. Do you hear me?
Get lost.
Why should I get lost? I'm helping you and you're hurting me.
I'll tell you when help is needed. For now, get lost. Talk about it later.
You know...
Nice save, bro. Nice save. I was kind of wondering that with him talking in public.
You know what? You get lost. I'll tell you when help is needed, blah, blah, blah. What if I decide not to help? What's he gonna do? Well...
My little boy, he needs a better boyfriend. You know? This guy, he's just not doing it. He needs a better one. And he dropped the notebook. That's how little he cares about the notebook, which also extends to this guy's life, or life in quotation marks. He does not care at all about this guy because he doesn't care about the notebook. It's kind of crazy that I ever shipped these two guys together at one point when this is such a toxic relationship. Maybe little middle school me or whatever, whenever I watched this, was just that desperate for a gay couple. Because I remember I shipped so many people together for no reason whatsoever, other than the fact that they were complete opposites. For some reason, I absolutely loved the opposites trope. So whenever I saw two opposites, I was like, oh, they're shipped automatically. No reason. I mean, it's totally toxic. It's toxic as hell. But listen here. These two are opposites. Therefore, they attract just like magnets. Can you see where my math is? My math. This is totally math. Magnets are math. You see where my math is going, guys? But I think that's the big reason why I shipped so many people together, even though they did not deserve it at all.
I don't care. He doesn't deserve me.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve you. Exactly what I was saying, my guy. You deserve a better man. Or woman, I don't care. You deserve someone better who's gonna treat you right.
And actually, Wakey, wakey! Who's gonna offer an old lady a seat? That's young people.
What was that character design? Hold up, let's go back.
Wakey! Who's gonna offer an old lady?
This character design is so off compared to the rest of the character designs. It kind of reminds me. Okay, this looks nothing like it, but it reminds me of when they do the close-up shots in SpongeBob. this is way toned down in comparison. But that's just what I thought of instantly.
See, that's young people for you. Betty's been partying all night.
Why aren't you
Everyone in this is so rude, even the old lady.
moving? Overslept again? Fine. Dimitri? No. Wait, you left! You left me behind! You
The fadeaway scream, I love it. I love fadeaway screams. Are you gonna notice, dude? When are you gonna notice?
No one looks where they're going these days.
Are you still not gonna notice? How far are we going?
Go away! He'll be back. He'll be back for me.
Oh my gosh, he's acting like a little kitten, protecting his little notebook. Oh my goodness, he's so adorable. He's just the cutest little guy, man. He's such a little cutie.
No, no!
Oh my goodness, he put way more into that than I thought. Immediately gave me cat vibes, but I didn't think he would take it that far. I love that. He can't even move it? Huh. Like, not that he can't move it. I assumed he couldn't move the journal on his own, but I didn't think it would actually hurt him.
Or maybe he won't.
All right, nerd. Which room am I in?
Dude, he didn't even notice that he was gone until he needed him. He didn't notice he was gone. Do you see how crappy this guy is? Not from just a jerk perspective, but from a narcissist perspective.
Elijah?
Elijah, that's his name. I don't think we got his name in the first episode, honestly. Unless I wasn't paying attention, which I very, very much could have just not been paying attention.
You weirdo, where are you? Oh, holding a grudge, eh? You'd better come back, or else,
Are you gonna threaten him? Are you really gonna threaten him, my guy? This guy, oh my gosh, he is not just a jerk. He's like a narcissist. Like, this guy, literally, oh, you're not here? I'm gonna threaten you with your book that literally is tied to your life, to your existence. I'm gonna threaten you with it. Like, come on, my guy, really?
or else, damn it, where are you? Oh, shit. Where
And he realizes way too late as well.
could I have...
Dude, watch out, will you?
Oh my goodness, this guy right here. He's got the gay written all over him. I don't know why. If you give a man a upper lip and a jawbone, he is instantly the gayest guy in the universe. I mean, sure, the tattoos help, and the rolled up sleeves and the little permy hair, that helps a lot. But when you put a lip and just some little cheekbones, some cheek lines, instantly gay. Automatically gay.
Yeah.
Oh, Kabab, you're skipping too?
And you look very lesbian as well, I must say.
Me, I've lost, on the way, so...
I was gonna say, oh my gosh, this is terrible. I was gonna say, oh, we have the gay, the lesbian, then this guy walks up and I'm thinking, what is he? The Mexican. Oh my, that's such a terrible joke. I am sorry for making it. We have all representation here. We have gays, the lesbians, and the Mexicans. I'm sorry. I hope nobody hates me for that joke.
And what? Oh, Kabab, good timing.
What?
The rehearsal space on Volkova 12, remember?
Oh, what? Yeah, I do, but I really need to go. There's...
Kabab, don't be...
I must say, I really like this guy's mustache. For a college kid, he has a full-grown beard. I mean, to be fair, college, it doesn't really matter your age. You could join college when you're in your 50s if you want. It's just weird to think of a college kid having a full-grown mustache. But to be fair, in high school, there was a few guys that literally had like full beards. like, by the time they were graduating.
Stupid. They've got an opening for us today. At a discount. Rehearse a little. Sorted for the four of us.
I was just about to iMessage you.
Nobody uses iMessage.
Let's go already. We've only got 1 hour. You in?
I love how he was so offended that somebody would use iMessage. Like, did you see the glare? Look at this glare.
Nobody uses
Let's
iMessage.
go
He is so insulted that someone uses iMessage in this day and age.
already. We've only got 1 hour. You in?
Sure. Let's roll. So,
Why did the finger snapping tune in there for a second? Is that supposed to be a mirror of, oh, you see this guy? He's turning into the jerk from the Greasers, you know?
guys, what are we playing today?
Oh, this is the closet I was talking about. This was the closet at the beginning that I was saying, oh, I don't remember anything except for a closet. This is the closet, which is not a closet. It's a storage room, but I thought it was a closet. But I remembered it being a closet. But this is it. This is the closet I was talking about. Ooh, another ghost friend. Oh, the Grim Reaper. Fancy seeing you in the closet too. Mr. Grim Reaper has been sitting in this closet waiting to come out. I know it's not the Grim Reaper, because obviously it's like a hockey player with a hockey stick and stuff, but it's kind of funny. What's up, my guy? Man, the Grim Reaper is so chill.
What's the noise, kiddo? You're white as a sheet. You seen a ghost or something?
Yes, you can see me?
As you can see, I can. You're lucky I was there, boy. Don't go on to that side.
That thing there, is it what I think it is?
Yeah, boy. Don't bother.
Are you sure it's the Grim Reaper and not just some hockey player in a jacket? Because it looks like a hockey player to me, not the Grim Reaper.
You have no business being there. Well, unless you yourself are one of those.
One of whom?
One of those spineless slugs who, once the going gets tough, decide to tuck their tails in and capitulate.
Capitulate your ass, Grandpa! You've no idea about my life! Piss off!
The Grim Reaper, I love the Grim Reaper automatically. I love him. I don't know why, I just do. He's so sassy, man. But what is he trying to say by them? I don't think it's a race thing because we don't see his face. I think it's probably a snowflake left rightist thing since he's like part of the military. This is just assuming. This could be something totally different. This could just be, oh, you like sports? Well, yours, whatever. I don't know. That was my first thought, was instantly just some sort of weird discrimination thing. I don't know why you would have discrimination in literally a closet that's like 20 feet wide when this is like the only other person you can talk to. I don't know why you would literally beef with the only person you could talk to for years. Then again, if you've been stuck with this guy for years, there's bound to be an argument at some point.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So your precious life just accidentally appeared in front of my train. I saw your whole life on my windshield.
Oh, he killed him! That is unfortunate! Imagine being trapped with your murderer in a 20-foot closet, and that's it. You're just trapped there. I mean, okay, technically it wasn't a murder. He got hit by a train. I'm assuming he's some sort of hooligan that just stepped on the train tracks. So I don't think it's actually his fault, but it would be so crazy to be stuck with the guy who technically, like, killed you.
In every detail.
And you could have hit
And the guy who's literally rubbing it in. He's literally rubbing it in.
the brakes, you damn blind mole rat!
The thing with brakes is trains take forever to stop. Brakes do not help unless you're a mile away or something.
I'm gonna hit you now, you pipsqueak!
Just like you hit your own wife, you damn
What did you
LP.
say about my wife?
He's not one of those, Alex. Not at all. What's your name, dearie?
Me? I'm Elijah. I'm not one of those, I promise. It was an accident. And I'm here by...
One of those what? The Grim Reaper? Is that why? Do they think that... I don't know. Why would they assume he's the Grim Reaper? But what do you mean by one of those? I guess hooligan. I'm guessing hooligan is what they're assuming.
by accident, too. Wait, how did you know that?
Why do you think God painted all the ghosts in different colors?
Based on the emotion that they're harboring when they died? Question mark?
Look at Alex. He's all green. He's a poisoned one. Peter is grey. He took his own life.
Peter, you animal-loving psychopath. Why would you be mad at the guy for hitting you with a train if you intentionally stepped on the tracks?
What a sin, what a sin.
Just like The Sims. Okay.
Oh, what? Just like The Sims? Like the game The Sims? What?
And the other colors? My friend was purple when he died. He had a heart attack. Then it's the color of having a heart attack.
Accidental death. Yes, a misfortune, like me.
Ah. Wait. I died by accident, too. I didn't... I was... What does it mean?
Murder, dear. Blue.
So, blue murder, purple accidental, gray unalive themselves, green green is corrupt or sin. What did she say about green?
He's a poisoned one.
He's a poisoned one. Like he drank poison? Like literal poison? That feels really in-depth, like a really weird fact for a background character that he was just poisoned. There has to be more to that, right? Like poisoned as in, I don't know what that would mean. Maybe they'll explain it a little bit more.
The color of having a heart attack.
Accidental death.
I died by accident.
I was an accident too.
Too. I didn't. I was. What does it mean?
Murder, dear. Blue always means murder, and you are sky blue. Oh, I remember.
You know how I made like the joke that maybe he was asleep when he died? Was he asleep when he was thrown out the window? Is that actually how it happened? Otherwise, why wouldn't you remember it?
Kabab, get away from the combo. You're making a buzz.
Oh, sorry. Got carried away. It's a Telecaster after all.
Kabab, you had enough to drink. Gogi, you're out of rhythm. What's wrong?
I'm trying to add some drive to this sad cacophony.
Okay then.
Why the lesbian after the gay man, huh? I don't think that's how that works. Unless they're trans. Why am I assuming? I'm assuming everything about these characters. I've assumed she's lesbian. I've assumed he's a guy. I've assumed that he likes guys. I've made so many assumptions just on the character designs alone. I am so awful. Literally, everything I know about these characters, just me randomly guessing by their designs. That's it. I don't know nothing about these characters. They could be dating. They could be straight, cis people, and I just assumed. I assumed they were gay.
Guys, what do we play next? Maybe Triple X? Or, guys?
Jules, go to the mic. Stop circling around this wimp already.
You jealous?
I do what I want. You're not in charge.
And who is then? This one?
I can be.
They can. All night long.
They are straight. I am literally just a jerk who assumed everything about these characters.
Are we doing this like that?
A little break, guys? Okay, but don't be long. I'll keep rehearsing.
Come on. Damn it.
Do you need help?
I'll tell you when help is needed. I'm good.
Ooh, the flip, the switch up. That's what he said to Ghost. That's what Mr. Kabab said to Elijah.
Gogi.
Goggy? Goggy? Really? That's your name? Goggy? Oh my gosh, I would hate that. It's one thing to be stuck in a closet with 3 people that are complete strangers to you. It's another to be sitting there with the clock ticking and, water dripping, and ooh, that would drive me crazy.
I also thought people were good. That was a mistake.
What happened to you? And them? How do you know so much?
Pete was a fool. He had a row with his family and decided to end it all. Mostly wanted to scare them, but went too far. And
Oh, so he didn't actually want to unalive himself. So maybe that's why he blames the train guy. He just wanted to scare them. That makes sense, but also, dude, that's still your fault for getting on the tracks, my guy.
ended up in front of a train.
And the train driver? Alexei...
Alex was driving that same train. They are linked to one another and keep arguing who's guilty of whose death.
And you...
But how did he die? He died from poison? Am I getting that right? He died from poison? That's so random. And they're still linked somehow. Unless the one kid who unalived himself ended up killing him by dying. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me.
You? What happened?
You know, sometimes you're thinking it's okay that everything is going wrong. Everyone lives like that. Everyone suffers. Everyone's life is bad. And you aren't better than the rest. So you live your life like it could be worse. And you don't notice that it could have been better too. Johnny. My Johnny. He loved me to the moon and back.
Aw, no. I don't need a sad romance story, please. This isn't Up, guys. You aren't Up. Don't try to make me cry.
Kakarin had just flown, you know. And Johnny promised me he would become a cosmonaut, and then, Naura, we're gonna start living. And until then, everything was as it was. I was sitting there waiting for something, and it came. A wind of change. A silk curtain. My dad had brought it from Italy. A rarity. You know how well it burns.
They had to burn the curtain because they didn't have, I guess, heat? Is that what she's trying to imply there? Because if so, that's sad. That is so, so sad.
Oh, so well. And I was left alone. If anyone had...
Unless he died in a fire. I think he died in a fire. I don't think they burned it for warmth. I think he died in a fire, and that's why it's tragic. Ugh, thank goodness that only lasted like 30 seconds.
cared about me. It could have been different.
It sounded like your dad cared about you, and it sounded like your boyfriend cared about you. Well, your boyfriend died, and then your dad, I don't know what happened with your dad, but I feel like he loved you because he gave you curtains and stuff, so you had family.
You are a person, an individual. Don't listen to these... I am very sorry that happened to you.
Thank you, dear.
That was not a very good pep talk, I must say. That was probably the worst talk no jutsu I've ever heard in my life. No way she's going to pass on from that. No way was that crappy talk no jutsu going to have her pass into the great beyond. No way. I cannot believe it.
Habanera, you seeking attention again? Oh, look who's talking.
Shut up, both of you! Stop arguing for just a minute! You'll have to stay here forever!
Not forever. I can see the light, kiddos.
She's completely gaga. Been here the longest.
I hear in my head.
She is literally glowing. What do you mean? Why don't you guys believe her? She's glowing.
The boy fulfilled the thing that has been keeping me in this world.
The boy fulfilled the thing. He said, oh, I'm so sorry to hear about that. Anyways, like, he did not say anything.
He treated me like a person.
Oh my goodness. You must have been so deprived of human interaction and love if that little segment of, oh, I'm sorry, was enough. You must have been so much more deprived than your backstory made it out to be. Because to pass on from that, from someone like, oh, you're a person, an individual. I'm sorry about that. That's it. 3 lines. Maybe 4. Like 4 lines. That's all it takes for you to go into the afterlife.
There's a way out. Just understand what you need to do to be set free.
Tell Mom I'm sorry.
I don't even know what to say there. Why would she know your mom or tell her anything?
A dollhouse for Katie.
Fine.
Oh no! I'm such a idiot. He's not telling the woman, tell my mom I'm sorry. That's what he wants in order to get into the great beyond. He wants to tell his mother sorry. That makes so much more sense. I'm just slow, guys. I'm slow, okay? But yeah, that guy needs to do it quickly because I don't know how long his mother is going to live, you know? How long has he been in this closet for? Have you checked? Has it been like 10 years? Is your mother now on her deathbed? You don't know. What happens when the mother dies and he can no longer say sorry? Does that mean he just can't pass on? Or does that mean he has to find another way? Does that mean he doesn't have to say maybe sorry to his mother, but maybe to himself or amend something else? Or does that mean he has to find her as a ghost? But what if she passes on as a ghost before he can find her? Then what? Then what, guys? I need these questions answered. I'm thinking way into depth. I need to stop jabbering. I need to stop. I need to. I've been jabbering way too much about this show.
The murderer. And we're gonna do it. Life doesn't end in this
We're gonna do it.
dusty little room. Well, it's already ended, but you know what I mean.
Honestly, I would not mind Mr. Grim Reaper joining us. Mr. Military, I'm not quite so sure. He just seems like a jerk for no reason. At least Grim Reaper at least feels like he has a reason to be, you know, a sassy teenage boy. But Mr. Military, oh wait, no, he's not military, sorry, train driver, he does not really have a reason for being such a jerk.
See how important it is to listen to each other and not to argue. We will work together, help each other, and find a way.
It's a notebook. It's green. Just a normal notebook. Battered a little.
Dimitri!
Come on, hurry up.
And now we're gonna leave you behind.
I've already found
I
it.
knew it! I knew you would come back! Please take me out of here. Let's go home.
He's going to really leave him behind after saying we and whatever. You know, you could help him out. Be like, oh, I'm going to move Mr. Grim Reaper's item over to his grave. That way maybe his family can come visit his grave and he can reunite with them. Or Mr. Train Driver, he might have had a family. Can you at least donate that to his house, whatever his object is, whatever he's linked to? Or I guess he's linked to the dead body, but at least if you're at the gravestone, it might be a little better outside at least. I don't know. I feel like you could have at least put them in a more optimal position for them to get reincarnated. Because at this point, they're not going to reincarnate.
So much I need to tell you.
Maybe they'll come back in the future for them.
So, dollhouse for the daughter. My mom worked at Toys R Us. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, okay. So they are going to work together in order to get out of here. I have no idea how they're going to do it, but at least they're working together to get out.
And then she dematerialized.
What?
Collapsed into
In
nothingness.
simpler words.
She disappeared. She was reborn, so I can too. Anyway, enough about me. How was your day? Did you pass?
Sorry I was rude to you this morning.
At least he said sorry. I mean, he's still a jerk for not noticing, but at least he said sorry. That's a start. That's a step in the right direction.
You repeat that.
What?
The part where you were saying, I'm sorry I was rude, Elijah. You're helping me so much. What would I do without
Hey,
you?
shush your mouth. You know I can leave you somewhere again. Totally by accident.
Dimitri, no.
Dimitri.
I feel like I love the bickering. Okay, I love bickering. But then he takes it one step further and threatens the notebook, which I don't like. I like bickering. I love bickering. That's one of my favorite things in a couple is when they bicker. But then he goes, Mr. Kabab goes, oh, I'm going to leave your notebook somewhere. And that just takes it a little too far, I feel like. Just a little too far, especially since they barely know each other at this point. But other than that, this was a really good episode. I like this episode. Like I said, I remembered only, like, the closet, but nothing that actually happened in the closet. I just remembered he ended up in the Lost and Found. And that was it. I guess I remember the set design, not the characters or anything. But this was really good, especially considering I didn't remember it. I don't know how I didn't remember it. I'm usually pretty good at remembering animations that I like, but you know what? At the same time, I have not seen this show in years. At least a few. I mean, I could look real quick when this episode came out. Yeah, so 3 years ago it came out, so probably has been 3 years since I've seen this episode. So it's probably been about 3 years since I've seen this episode, so it's not a surprise that I don't remember a lot about it. But I liked it. The animation is so much better. It's not perfect, but it is so much better than that first pilot episode. I don't even know if you'd call it a pilot episode. It's just the first episode. But I love this. I'm going to definitely continue that. You can see episode 5 right there. And I'm so excited to get to episode 5. But I know, take my time. There's no rush. Animation takes a long time to, publish, get out. It's been, 3 years, and they've only got 5 episodes out, so it's not like I should expect any episodes anytime soon, especially since one literally came out not that long ago. Animation already has boosted this onto the tier level of other indie animations automatically. For me, because I am a very basic person. I do not care for super complex plots. If you watched my Murder Drone series, I am way too much of a theorist. I don't pay attention enough for it to actually matter if I'm a theorist. I am in the realm of I'm going to assume everything about this world and episode, but I'm not actually going to look for evidence to support that. What I'm trying to say is, plot, very basic, perfect for me who is very basic. Characters, great. Still need a little bit more personality, still need a little bit more growth, especially from Kabab. Setting-wise, could be a little more exciting, but actually, the train Lost and Found is actually a pretty clever setting design, setting placement, so I can't fault it for that. It's not like it's going to be Hazbin Hotel where every episode is going to be a different part of hell, and I'm definitely going to react to episode 3, so make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later.